Thank you for joining Virgos. This is Tarot in White Oracle. Will we get into the cloud to see what we see? We'll be diving into your feelings or your person's feelings and thoughts, wants, and actions. This is the you versus them for the next 30 days for our Virgos. While I was meditating, I was getting that song, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I know, don't make fun of my singing. So that was the one that I got. I did get that energy for one other sign as well. All right, so we're going to pull for past, present, and future energy. I will read your future energy towards the end. Oh, wonderful. It looks like maybe something was, or maybe something is stuck. Let's see. Wow, you guys are getting some strange energy in your current energy. Okay, future energy. We will be looking at that later. Don't worry, I will go over that with you. All right, okay. And we're going to go ahead and look at this, but we're also going to draw our theme card. And we also do, and we also do the truth, perceptions of truth. So, all right, so for the past energy, what I'm getting for our Virgos is there was a sense of balance in this relationship. This is a beautiful balancing energy internally and externally. You guys are feeling very balanced, or at least that is what it was in the past. In the current energy, it looks like there is a healing of something. So the Ace of Wands, when it's upright, it's full of potential, full of possibilities, wanting to do something new, try something again. This came out in the reverse, so it's like you guys might be feeling you're in the current energy, something is stuck, something isn't moving, something happened and it's blocking your guys' path, the direction you want to go. The Ten of Swords is can be a very painful energy. It's an energy of experiencing a lot of pain and hopefully letting it go. It's really an encouragement to process the hurts that you or your person go through. It can also be an ending that's very painful. You know, if you guys had some sort of separation or break for some reason, but this was in the reverse also. So this is like, you might be having trouble processing your pain. You might be having trouble letting go of something that hurt you. And what I'm getting for your theme has to do with releasing, purifying, and cleansing. So for those of you that are stuck on the pain of something, your encouragement is really to work on releasing and purifying and cleansing yourself. Because you know what they say, you know, if you don't forgive someone, it's basically you're just drinking the poison that they gave you. So sometimes forgiveness, it doesn't mean that you forget things. It doesn't mean that if a person is not showing up for you and they keep hurting you, you know, you keep going back to them. It just means that you are allowing yourself to process that pain. All right, what we get for the truth. So these are our truth energies. This is how your Virgo is processing this relationship or perceiving this truth of the relationship. They're perceiving it in a way of perhaps a risk that you, cross-watcher, take a lot of risks, or there are a lot of risks to take in this relationship, but they are someone who favors the brave. So there's someone who doesn't mind the risk. There's someone who might also take risks themselves, or this might be a risk worth taking. So for our cross-watchers, we do have memories. This did show up in our other earth sign. And so there's a lot of strong memories that the cross-watcher has with their person. So let's see what else we get for the universal truth, because there's, you know, Virgo's truth, the cross-watcher's truth, and then there's the centered truth, the truth that the universe has for you. This is all about transformations, reinventing yourself and new beginnings. So I see that clearly in your current energy. This is all about needing to make transformations, reinventing yourself, perhaps the relationship, the energy of the relationship, new beginnings, and healing. And the encouragement is all around that for you to do. So let's go ahead and see what we get in our tarot, and then we will see what we see. And let's go ahead and look at our feeling space. So we do get a feeling space, a perception space, wants and actions. All right, we do get our Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Virgo is feeling, wow, the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Virgo, wow, that's so strange. So both of your aces came out in reverse. In the current energy, the Ace of Wands is reversed, and in the current energy for our Virgo, they're feeling the Ace of Swords in reverse. So there's some sort of communications, clarity, truth that's being blocked, that's preventing movement forward. It's kind of making a stalemate, or the truth of something isn't completely revealed and it's causing a lot of pain, and it's stalling that energy of healing, and it's stalling the energy of moving forward. Perhaps some sort of deception, or this person feels like there's deception, or they did the deception themselves. I am feeling a very strong, passionate energy though in this connection, wanting to jump in, have fun. They're very attracted to their cross watcher, and or they definitely want to have a lot of fun. The Knight of Wands is really about, it's a player energy though. It's flingy, it's in and out. It's not that serious. The Queen of Wands is a more serious, mature energy though. And so I'm glad it was coupled with this, because it means that this person isn't just in it for fun. They feel a soul connection there, and they want that earthly connection as well. But there's some sort of truth or clarity that's being blocked. And I feel like that's blocking you or your person, or both of yours, healing, your evolution, your transformations that need to take place, because that's what it's all about for the two of you together in this relationship. At least that is what the universe is communicating. Let's go ahead and see what we get for the cross watcher. So this is our feeling space. And remember that this is a general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. This will be about, your soulmate or your soul tribe, soul twin, or a twin flame, as some people call them. If you're not in a romantic relationship, this can be a friend, family, or business partner. But it will be someone significant in your soul tribe. That one really wants to come out. Okay, so, and that's reversed. Let's see what we got here. Wow, okay. So in our feeling space for our cross watchers, we do get our Two of Cups, which is a very soulful soulmate energy. I was just talking about those. So your cross watcher feels the soulmate energy in this. They also feel in their space the Queen of Cups, and this is a very intuitive, psychic, telepathy, intuitional, all in their emotions, emotional support. They may feel that you are their emotional support, or they show up for you emotionally. They're all in their fields. You are all in your passion, Virgo, and your person is all in their fields. And that is what this connection is for. It's for you to be able to transform into a higher being and to heal those hurts so that you can tap into your soul, tap into your intuition. So what I do see as well, though, is the Knight of Chalices, or the Knight of Cups is reversed. So they're feeling like the romantic gestures, the romantic offers are not there. Maybe you're not much of a romantic person, Virgo. And remember, energy can be flipped. So cross watchers, this could be you, and this could be Virgo, but I'm reading as this is the Virgo. But remember, you can flip energy as needed. So we do get a sense of, beautiful energy from the cross-watcher side. It's just, they're feeling that the romantic gestures or the emotion is maybe blocked. Maybe the Virgo isn't doing that. Or perhaps they don't really want to make any emotional gestures to you because they're not really sure yet how you're showing up. Because it's like you're really passionate and you're showing up strong, and you know, you may be connecting to a fire sign or a water sign, because there's very strong fire and water feminine energy showing up, but take gender as it resonates. And of course it could be another sign, but the water and the fire is very, very strong in showing up energetically. We do have the truth though being blocked, and so you know, you could be blocking it, Virgo. Be real with yourself, or it could be your cross watcher. And so there's a bit of hesitancy in the emotional area for the cross watcher in wanting to offer you something or take something from you, or they feel like you're doing that to them. Let's go ahead and look in our perceptions. How does the Virgo perceive this connection? So remember, perceptions are not necessarily the truth. They're just how the person is perceiving the connection or perceiving you. All right, so we do get our Empress. Wow, another strong soul energy. The Eight of Cups and our Rebirth card. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and look at what we get over here for our cross watchers. What is the cross watcher perceiving you, Virgos, or this connection as? And then we'll dive into what the cards say. All right, we do get our Eight of Wands and our Surrender, our Hangman, and our Five of Pentacles. All right, so, that's very interesting. You both get energy of kind of surrendering to something. And so let's go ahead and dive into it a little bit further. So for the Virgos, we do get the Empress. It's very soulful energy. It's a very passionate energy again, but it's perceiving the crosswatcher as someone who is mature, motherly nature. They could be a mother, someone who is a nurturer, caregiver, loving, you know, all those good positive qualities. And again, take gender as it resonates, but they're seeing their crosswatcher as the Empress. They're perceiving that in you. They also are perceiving that. So this is sometimes our gone, not gone energy. And so they could kind of see that it's like you're there, but you're not there, which might be the case because your Knight of Cups is in reverse. So it's like you've got all this strong emotional energy. You know, it could very well be a Pisces. You know, you're so strong in the emotional sector over here, but there's something that is being blocked. And it is hard to say for sure who that's coming from. Like if you, Virgo, are just not showing up and that's why this person isn't doing that, or if it's just coming from this person. But there's a sense of the energy being you're there, but you're not fully there. And there's also a sense of just wanting to walk away from the things that were hurtful, walking away from the things that were causing too much pain, and starting new, you know, evolving and healing. You know, this is all about starting over, having new beginnings. And I feel for most of you, this is just new beginnings in the relationship. This is a relationship about transformation, you know. And we do get that Empress energy, which is soulful. We do get that Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups. This is feeling very soulmatey to me, but it could also be soul twin. Let's dive in a little bit further. So we do have the Crosswatcher with their Eight of Wands. So this is all about perceiving this connection as something that they want to move toward. They need to move fast toward it, or they might perceive you as a fast mover, especially since we get the Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands in your energy, Virgo. You may be coming on strong, coming on fast. They perceive you as maybe a fast talker, a fast mover. But we also see, the surrender, the let go and let God card. And this is our Hangman, as well as our Five of Pentacles. So they see you as surrendering to the things that you can't do. A lot of times, you can get caught up in your mind spaces and have mental scarcity, a sense of, I can't do this, I can't do that, or you're feeling like I don't have the power to do something, or I don't have enough. Sometimes you can feel rejected. It's a feeling, it's a shadowy energy from our fears. But they're perceiving you as someone who is just letting that go. It's like letting go, letting God kind of energy in terms of that negative, shadowy aspect. So that is a good energy. They're perceiving you as someone who kind of is like, you know what, I might not have a lot, but I'm not going to focus on that, and I'm just going to let that go. So let's go ahead and dive into our wants. What does Virgo want in this connection? What do they want from their person? And remember, the energy can be flipped. It's not all this. If this is you, cross watcher, be real with yourself. This could be you, and this could be your person, the Virgo. All right, so we do get a Three of Wands in the want space. We do get an Eight of Wands. All right, we get more mirrored energy. There's mirrored energy in your feelings, and then there's mirrored energy. Okay, interesting. Yeah, see, we get the Knight of Wands and then the Knight of Cups. So there's a mirrored energy in the feeling space, except that the cross watchers is reversed. And both of these energies are about letting something go, letting it go, and moving on to something new. And that's what this energy is about as well. It's like surrendering, letting it go. So you guys have that same energy in your perceptions. And in the what you want, so Virgo has the Eight of Wands, which is also what the cross watcher is perceiving. So the cross watcher is perceiving you, Virgo, as someone who, is a fast talker, fast mover. You're going to take action. And that's what you want. You want to take action on something, whether it's with your words or your actions. I do see the Three of Wands, which is all about in the future. So you are future focused. You're thinking about the possibilities of the connection and the actions or words you can take in that. This is what you want. And this is a blocked texting, silence mode, no contact, no communication. It's the lack of truth. And you want to be able to clear that energy, wherever that came from, you or your person. Because I also see that there is a lack of clarity or a hidden truth in the way that you feel as well. So you do want to clear that up, is what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and look at our cross watchers. And what energy do we get for their want space? What is it that the cross watchers are wanting in the next 30 days? This is our 30-day love reading. Most of this energy will be taking place in November. Some of you will be working through it quickly, some of you guys slower. It's also for this week as well, the last week of October. So we are getting the Three of Pentacles, so teamwork. So our cross watcher is wanting teamwork. And this is our Two of Swords in reverse. So they're wanting decisions. They're wanting clarity. They want things to be more certain. They want the truth, and they want teamwork. Let's see what else. We'll get one more energy, and then we'll move on to our actions. All right, so we do get our 8 of Swords. Okay, so our 8 of Swords energy is, you know, you can have anxiety and stress. And so this, what's going on might be making the cross watcher feel, you know, stressed out, worried. They might be thinking a lot. This is a mind energy, and it's all in the mind. And this is about overcoming what is stuck in the mind that's causing the stress, that's causing the nightmares, that's causing the worry. And so the cross watcher just wants the truth to be had, and the decision to be had, the teamwork, and to just put the stress behind them, the worry behind them. So let's go ahead and get some energy for our actions. What actions will our Virgos be taking in the next 30 days toward this connection, toward their person? All right, we do get, oh, the Lovers. Okay, wow. So our Lovers energy is a very soulmatey, soul twin energy. So let's see. And we get our Empress. This feels like a soulmate to me, but, you know, take it as it resonates for you. It could be a twin flame. So we've got the Lovers. This is actions. We've got the 4 of Cups, and we've got the Tower. So this is all about the Virgo is not wanting to miss out on the opportunities of this connection. And they can feel that strong passion that they have with you. There's some sort of blockage in the way you guys are communicating, or no contact, or silence mode, or some sort of miscommunication, or a lie, and or that has caused a lot of pain, or something else has also caused a lot of pain in this relationship. But you guys are not able to move forward from that just yet. Healing needs to take place. Truth and revelations of clarity need to take place so that you guys can transform and evolve individually or together. But I do see that in the action space, we do have the Virgo really focusing on the love, wanting to make the love happen, and not wanting to miss out on this connection at all. They're really focused on wanting to make it happen. I also see that in their actions space as well, because right above we have the action card of just moving fast towards something is what they want to do, which is you. And you're in their future mind space as well. And they're willing to do what they need to do. Like they may disrupt their life, or the universe may disrupt their life in order to make this happen, to get you guys on the right path. They're willing to do the unexpected to not miss out on this love. That's what I see in their actions. So this is going to be for the next 30 days. Some of you will be going through this earlier, some of you later. For some of you, it might not be until the end of November, but let's go ahead and get some energy for the actions of our cross watchers over the next 30 days. Thank you, Divine Creator, for channeling guidance. All right, we do get our Strength reversed and our 4 of Swords. Wow, okay, the Devil and the 9 of Pentacles. Why the Devil? All right, we're in our why the Devil energy? Why the Devil energy? Oh, okay. All right, so I do see that in the future, the cross watchers are not necessarily showing up strong. They might be feeling weak about certain things, maybe weak about the truth of the connection, the healing process, how things are going to go. They are going to go into their meditation. This is a card of integrating pains, wounds, and healing. This is an energy of, meditating, praying, taking the time that you need to kind of fix yourself, really. And so I do see that something feels weak in this person's energy, and they're going to take the time to try to make it right. And I also see, though, the devil energy showing up. And that devil energy is all around the Three of Swords. I was going to say Three of Hearts. It's all around the Three of Swords. So there's a sense that this person is feeling really hurt, and they're having a hard time letting it go. And it may very well be with this connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's about this connection, because we do get that energy in the current energy as well. And two energies of just being stalled, like the healing's being stalled, the progression forward is being stalled. And the universe is saying you need work on your healing, work on evolving, work on transforming, new beginnings within yourself or outside of this person, releasing and purifying and cleansing. And use your free will to decide what's best for you. But the universe does want you to move forward. God wants you to move forward. Source wants you to move forward. And we do see that the cross-watcher is going to be, in their healing space, healing those weaknesses. And we do see they're getting stuck, though, with their healing process over the course of the next 30 days. But it is followed by the Nine of Pentacles, which is our first fruits, our fruit, our harvest, taking the benefits that the hard work of this relationship has created, and reaping its rewards, reaping its fruit, reaping its nutrients. And so there's a sense of, even though the cross-watcher is really hurt by something, and they're getting stuck in those devil energies, those karmic ways of thinking or behaving or feeling, they're getting to the point where they're going to be able to reap the benefits that this relationship was there for them, which has to do with the transformation, the reinventing, the healing, the releasing and purifying. And that's why this relationship is there, to kind of push them through all of this and to help them with that. So let's go ahead and see what we get for our future energy. All right, we do have an energy of maybe cutting corners, a little effort of avoiding things, ignoring things, but it is followed up by investing in the connection. So maybe come early December, or by the end of the November, there's a sense of is there going to be effort put into this? Are we going to do this? And come December, it's like, yeah, we're going to invest in this. So let's go ahead and see what we can get for our angel numbers, and let's see if we have any interesting numbers going on here. We do have our ace here and our ace here. All right, and we do have a queen and a queen. We have our empress. So this is a very interesting trio. We've got three strong feminine energies showing up. The Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. So 3 could be something significant in your relationship, or a strong feminine quality. Let's see, we have 13, 8, 2, 14, a 10 and 1, an 8, a 7, doop, 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 2, 8, 5. We do have another 3 here. Yeah, so yeah, this is also another set of 3s that we get for your connection. So you may be seeing 3, 3, 3. 3 is significant in your connection. It's also a strong number of completions. It's a number of where you're getting all the components to complete cycles, to process cycles. and to have a complete unit within you and without you, which I see here. You're transforming and you're healing, and that's part of what 3 is about. It's a spiritual healing as well. So let's go ahead and dive into our angel advice, and let's see if we can get some advice from our angels. All right, we do get a 1122, great shift, a transformation. We were just talking about this. Spiritual awakening, manifestation, unity, alignment, fulfillment, and expansion. First, acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. We were talking about your hard work through the heartache. Open your mind to new possibilities. Allow yourself to explore new avenues. Many positive shifts are on the horizon. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and your dreams. Some of you may be seeing 1122. You can leave in the comments that you're claiming that energy. We also have 1001 that may resonate with some others. Spiritual awakening, new beginnings. Yes, new beginnings. Personal growth, embracing creativity. 3 is also about the creativity within the spirit, finding your path to be able to have new beginnings, inner peace and transformations. Again, the spirit is saying this is what that is about. Transformations, healing, transformations. You're entering a new phase in your spiritual journey. While it may feel like a dark night of the soul, know that this is part of your awakening. You're on a path to enlightenment, and this challenging period will soon pass. Trust the process of growth and transformation. All right? And let's go ahead and see if we can get a bread of life message to finish out our reading. I'll go ahead and shuffle and cut in half, and we'll take our top card. All right, we do get Matthew 11:28. This is 8, 9, 10, which is 21, which is a 3. Is that right? 8 and 10, yeah, it's going to be 21. All right, so you also get a numerical value of 3 in our scripture. Again, another 3. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. So this is our divine support from spirit to remind you that source is always there. God is always there to help you through the things that are difficult. So thank you for joining. Remember, we do have a twin flame journey for those that are on a twin flame, but this also helps for those on soulmate and soul tribe connections. The link will be below. This is our thumbnail. And please like, share, subscribe. It does help our channel grow. We are brand new. Comment. I will heart and like any comment that's given. And I thank everybody for participating. And I will see everyone later. Love you so much. And I will see you in your next 30 days.